Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me trying to do the virtual contest 487. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about today's contest, this video, everything in between. Alright. The bi-weekly was a mess, so let's hope this weekly will go a little bit better. Alright, am I ready? We're probably good, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 do. How come the last click doesn't work? Huh? I don't know. The UI is just bad. Alright, let's go. A monobit of orbit. Number of count. Okay. Oh, I was wondering. I'm equal to 1,000, so is there like a part 2 that we will have to do? I was already thinking of a harder answer, and I don't know if it exists, but I don't have to think about it now, unless it is in another one. What's it called? I guess I could just return that. 2, 3. No silly mistake, please. Thank you. If you know me, it's been a lot of silly mistakes lately. But alright. Alice and Bob, sub array LR. I should use the West one first, actually. But any sub array such that the length is strictly less than n, I guess. All right. 10 to the 5th is interesting, actually. I was going to write some DP, but okay. So Alice is trying to maximize. Bob is trying to minimize. So what am I trying to do? Does it have to be prefix, suffix, no, or anything? Just take anything else? Well, I mean, this is such a very specific thing and very unfortunate that it got cut over 2 lines. But it's just a number. That means that you always leave one element. So Alice or Bob always just leave one element or 2 elements, right? Well, Bob really has no choice, so Alice either leaves 1 element or 2 element. Well, I guess, yeah. Maybe that's not always possible if it's subarray. Okay, so Alice is going to try to reduce all the minimal elements. Right? So what does that mean? So you take the smallest element and then you keep going. That's interesting. It's such a weird constructive problem. Maybe there's an obvious answer. Alice will always, alright, so just always improve on the answer by deleting the minimal. Right? Is there a binary search of like Alice's moves? I don't know that I know this one. This is such a weird one. I mean, okay, you remove the minimum one, and then Bob will return the maximum in the same way. But it's just reverse, right? Because you just could negative the array. But it assumes that Alice and Bob knows that. Can I think of it backwards? Wow, for Q2, I'm just like stumped, honestly. Because, alright, let's play around with some numbers maybe. I don't know. I mean, in this case, you would just remove this and you're done, right? What if the maximum number is here? Remove this, then they remove this, and then it'll be 5. Remove this, it'll still be 5, but I don't know. But you definitely remove this because then now the answer is at least 4, right? And then now, Bob. So if it was 5, 1, 2, 3, you would just remove this. But if it's out of 2, then you would remove, I don't know. Is it binary search? Is there a weird binary search answer? Man, this is gonna kill me on the rankings. I mean, it's okay. I don't even have any idea. My idea would be DP, but 10 to the 5th is obviously too big. Is there divide and conquer? No, I don't think so. Sub-array. Must be some funky things. Nothing on the constraint though. Wow. I mean, you definitely want to remove the bit smallest number. But it's not the median number either, right? Because if you have something like this, then definitely do, and you're done, right? So you want to remove, like if there's like, I don't know, I guess if they're bigger numbers, but what if there's a 6 and then like a 1, 2, 3? Do you remove that? Like, do you just remove all of this? I guess not, because if you remove it, then that just takes one more turn for, like, this one doesn't take an extra turn, but it could have taken an extra turn for the max anyway. And then the question is, if you decide between this and this, does it matter? Maybe it doesn't. But then how do you choose to end here at 4? Like, at what point, what number do you choose? Wow, I'm so lost. Am I misunderstanding this? It's either that, I mean, there must be some like weird trivial thing that I'm missing. I have to come back to this, honestly. It doesn't happen that much that I'm skipping Q2, but I have to think about it maybe. How much time? Okay, that was 8 minutes in, and I'm wow. All right, let's focus a little bit. Initialize the system. Fine. Add writer. Add driver. Match driver. Earliest available driver with the earliest wait time. Yeah, I mean, so the trick is that there's a cancel writer, right? So maybe RQ, driver Q, and then writer cancel, right? And an ID, right? Can they be a duplicate? Anything weird? Okay. Only 1,000 cores is interesting. Am I confusing things? Well, I don't know. Honestly, this is a little bit weird. Maybe this is fine. Don't Don't mess up, Larry. It's no way, not tuple. Though I think the judge doesn't care, but still should fix. And then contour. Right. Did I mess up the order? I mean, it's a good thing I probably looked it up. Yeah, driver ID first. Whoops. 2. What is it? 2351 -1. All right. Am I confused about this problem? It's possible. Okay, so I am confused. Oh, I could cancel a rider before adding. Huh. That's annoying. Oh, okay, fine. I thought this was too easy. That's why I was like so confused. But yeah. Well. Man, today nothing is going right, but it's okay. I mean, I think I don't have to do this, technically speaking, but I think it feels better that I do. What was it? Okay. Hopefully no more silly mistakes, and that was just the only thing that I misread. Well, not misread, but I just kind of ran a little bit fast. Do I want to go back to Q2 or Q4? All right, let's do Q4. Alternating. Okay. No. Alternating subarray. And this is just a straight up DP, right? I'm going to send me to it. Trying to think what I want to do tops down or bottoms up. I think it shouldn't matter, but this being Leetcode, maybe it is dumb. Index, you have skip. Otherwise, I mean, this is probably right, but I'm just. Yeah, okay, let's write it this way then, actually. Yeah, okay. Okay, come on, all right. Now we can do that. Do I want to write it this way? No. That's actually no. I don't want to write it this way. My one is, yeah, that's why if nums of index is less than nums of index plus 1, something like this. I have to do some checking though. Something like that. I think the base case actually doesn't matter, but is it strictly? Strictly, okay. Okay, so if and so then now we went up, so then now we went down from index plus 1, 1 for skip. And then now, I mean, I forgot, it's going to return, okay, fine, fix it, but I forgot all the plus ones. Am I off by 1? I think I'm off by 1 though. Because, oh, I guess this is still off by 1. Was it 411? 451? I misunderstood. Why this is 5? Where did I get 5? No, I thought that was done. Alright, let's say we remove. What would you remove to get 5? Oh no, I put 5. The real answer is 4. Move this one and it, no. What would you remove? One of the 2's? Then it's 2, 1, 3, 2. How did I get 5? It thinks it starts at 1, so 2, 1, 3, 2 is probably right. But did I miss something? Oh, well, no. I am missing one case though. It's where you skip the first number, so I have to think about that one. But actually, I should put it in. If you skip the first number, so like 5, 1. Oh yeah, okay. So this should be 5, but I'm. Oh wait, what? I don't know how to get this to be right. Actually, I think this should be 5 now, but I think I returned 4. Perhaps I gotta fix that one. Okay, but let's fix this one first. Why do I think this is 5? All right, let's debug. I think that's 5. Yep, it's consistent at least. Down, up, skip. Do I have any spaces anywhere by accident? No. Huh. Oh, I am dumb. This is what happens when you copy and paste. Okay. So those fixed that. But it's good because actually I totally messed this one up. Right. How did I get 5 here? I thought I should get 4. Oh, because it skips the second 7, but not this one. I still gotta put it in. Because that's definitely a case, I just didn't consider it. Bad typo though. Alright. See, now this is 0, but without it, I guess I should have looked at that before. This one modified change. Without it, this would be still, oh, because it skipped. Okay, I don't know, but it should be more correct. Maybe it's a little bit more expensive. 411. Okay, let's go. Hopefully not time. If it timed out, then I'll be very annoyed. I'm actually kind of annoyed. I was thinking about writing it, but I was like, how bad can it be? How bad can it be, you know? Like, there's just like 3 arrays. If it times out, oh, remember it. I mean, I was, yeah, kind of related, but yeah. Leetcode is so dumb. But okay, I still didn't get this one though. How do I get it? Do I period from the to the end answer? I go this number. Okay, so at the very least, they remove one bad number, right? Can I do a binary search? Was binary search? I mean, can I even? Because then it's iterative, and then I don't know how to do it quickly, huh? How did I do? Did I get one? Oh, what was my other wrong answer? I don't remember. A lot of people got Q2 though, so maybe it's some dumb thing that I don't know about. Everything I don't know is dumb, of course. I'm just saying it. Now, I mean, just in case you weren't, just in case you not realize, I was just kidding. But I am the dumb one. I mean, the idea makes sense. I just don't know how to make that fast. Is it going to be stack related? How do I simulate that? So you could take all the numbers. What is the condition in which you take all the numbers? But it's a sub-array, so you don't keep one. You just remove that one. So it could be like a suffix or something. Okay, so let's see if I can do induction. If the max score is at the end, then obviously Alice wins, right? Okay. Then if not, then what happens? Okay, let's say there's max here, right? Then what does Alice try to do? Would Alice try to remove everything? I mean, no, because you know that Bob would do it afterwards and maybe leave you with a small number, right? Okay, so this didn't really help. Well, okay, so if this is the case, then what happens? Well, that means that without loss of generality, the min number is going to be on one of the sides. So then you just take all this and then, I guess it's a sorting thing, right? Is it? It's just about taking the smallest number, but also taking other smallest number next to it. So you have a thing, you sort it, take it from one end as much as you can, and then the greedy would, okay, so you sort, consume from the front, do you though? I mean, do you greedily take from the front though? Because there could be a case in which I really have no idea. I still have an hour. I didn't pick up because he's talking to Q2. Okay, let me expand this a little bit more. Alright, so we have 152, which is example. So then, okay, so what happens? If the numbers in the middle, and there are more numbers, do you take these? Maybe, right? Because 2 actually makes it interesting. Because, no, they'll just take these 3, but we could probably make it interesting. Right, like, okay, so I take the 1, and now what? What would Bob do? Has to take the 5, and then Alice takes the 2 2s, right? But if Bob does not take the 2 5, someone like this, Alice still wins. Someone like this, then it's still 3 anyway. Not win, but what did I do? Oh, hopefully that didn't do anything. I don't know why I just pressed. Is the answer always the first number or the last number? Because, okay, if the first number... Because you can always force it, right? But is it? But why would you always force it? Well, if it's min number... Well, if... Is it always at the end? Is that the trick? I mean, I don't even know, but I just feel like that would be one of those annoying tricks that Leetcode would do for dumb reasons. But why would that even work? Okay. Like if the min numbers are ordered in the middle, then you would just get rid of them anyway. So you just pick one of the... Like, I'm almost wanting to write. What happens if there's only one element? I guess this would still work, but I don't know. I'm gonna yell. I don't know what I'm doing. So, oh, honestly, I still don't get the logic, to be honest. I think some of it is just noticing a pattern, but not even like a good pattern. It just feels like, I don't know. I feel like I'm cheating in a way, because I'm like, if I were to screw around with a Q2, what would the answer look like? Honestly, that's my thought process. Like, and I was like, well, I mean, the examples are 3 elements and 2 elements, so that they can maybe do it this way. And like, so honestly, like, no joke, I still don't know why this works at this moment. I mean, I'm done, so I'm just talking about it a little bit. So I don't know why it works. But I was just like, well, Alice has the first move, so Alice gets to choose, like almost like a reduction thing, right? Like, if it's one of the ends, then Alice gets to choose, right? Because if that's the optimal solution, then it has to be you choose to, you take. There's some like game theory thing where Alice just gets to choose, and if Alice chooses to keep one and can only choose one element, then this would be the answer. That's how I kind of was like, I guess it could be possible, but I'm still trying to think. I mean, there is some like maybe recursive thing of like, okay, if Alice does anything else, oh, maybe that's it, right? Like, if Alice does anything else, then you could say that, well, okay, without loss of generality, if Alice takes a prefix, which assumes that this number is bigger than this number, that A is less than B, and just put here, well, by definition, Bob would always take the 10 and then maybe cut you off to the min number. Eventually, I guess the game theory will always work out so that you get to the B. Because if B is the better number, then you would just cut in, and that's suboptimal, right? If suboptimal, because Alice would not leave you a choice. So in a recursive kind of way, because would you ever take stuff from the middle? No, because by then you have the induction, because it's suboptimal, because Bob would choose one of the two in the opposite way with the same principle of, well, removing one of the ends and then forcing you to choose something like that. If you choose on the inside, and then they remove B, which by definition would be smaller than the one in the middle. Oh, I guess I buy it, but this is ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, okay. I mean, when I submitted, I did not have the answer fully in my head, but honestly. But what was my answer on Q3? Oh yeah, I forgot the wider than exist thing. But I mean, I see it in an inductive way, in a constructive way, I suppose, because I don't know. It's almost I don't feel good about this, because it was almost like I guessed the answer and then I'm back figuring out the strategy. But I mean, and look, this is also one of the problems where I imagine if I look at other people's solution, it doesn't really help, because they would just have like the same thing. But I mean, yeah. That's interesting. Let's do a quick retro. I forgot to do it with the other one because I was annoyed. But let's see. I mean, this one's fine. This one was the harder problem for me. I didn't know how to do it. This one, how long did I take on Q3? I guess it doesn't really say, because I most of the time was in Q2. But I was just rushing this one, and then I didn't read it carefully and missed this part. I mean, it was very confusing. It was almost too easy, so I didn't really I don't know, think about it. This one was fine. I mean, the silly mistake on the memory aside, this is fine. Maybe I could have handled this a little bit cleaner and make it a little bit faster as a result. 10 minutes is probably a little bit slow, but I'm not going to worry that much about it, honestly. I mean, because this is kind of bullcrap anyway. But this one was interesting. I don't know. But I think the inductive things make sense. Because, I mean, I'll do the proof during the video or whatever, the explanation video. Yeah, oh well, that's it. That's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Stay good, stay healthy, do good mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye-bye.